This is Jared Horak for today's RacingDigest.com. This is going to be my Saturday, October 14th video, and we're going to jump over to Keeneland today to do the 9th race from Keeneland. It's going to be the Grade 1 Queen Elizabeth II Challenge Cup for 3-year-old fillies, 9 furlongs on the turf course. We have an 11-horse field. 4 of the fillies are coming out of the Del Mar Oaks. You have Dream Dancing, Beau Recall, Madame Dance-A-Lot, Conti Partiro. The top 4 finishers from the Del Mar Oaks are back in this one. You have some horses from the East Coast, from the Midwest. You have a couple of horses coming in from overseas. Unforgettable Filly, number 5, and Wahida, number 7. So we got an eclectic field of 11 in here. You could go a number of different ways, but the way that I'm going to look at first and foremost is that there's not a lot of pace in this race. And I think that there are going to be 2 fillies that one of the 2 could control it, or maybe they will run 1-2 all the way around. And my top choice is going to be number 6, La Coronel. La Coronel, last time out, ran a decent race, went out and set the pace at Belmont Park in the Sands Point. That was a decent effort. She ended up with a 131 pace rating, a 144 final rating. That was her best final rating in a few starts. And she just missed by a neck. She went out there, she set the pace under Jose Lezcano. She ran a good race, and she got a 106 fire rating. So that was a fine effort from La Coronel. Now, she had been sharp almost all of her turf routes, 8 turf routes with 4 wins and 2 seconds. She has 2 Keeneland turf routes, and she won both of those easily in the graded ranks. So she's a 2-time graded winner at Keeneland over the Keeneland turf course. So she's very, very good in turf routes overall. Now, they took her to Ascot earlier this summer. She was in fine form prior to that, and then she didn't hit the board there. And then they brought her back to the U.S. She was disappointing in her first U.S. start. And then last time, like I said, she bounced back with a much better effort. There's not a lot of pace. I wouldn't be surprised if she went out there, she was setting a slow pace, or at least she's going to be close to a slow pace. And she's versatile. She can do anything. She can come from off the pace if need be. My second choice should be up on the pace as well. Number 11, New Money Honey for Chad Brown. Javier Castellano is going to ride. She's a 2-time Grade 1 winner. She's had all turf routes. She has 6 turf routes with 4 wins and a second. They tried her in the Alabama on the main track last time out. It was an experiment. They threw her in there for try to win a Grade 1 on dirt. She didn't run well. Not surprising, but now she's back to what she's doing best, routing on the turf. And if you go back a few starts back to June 8th at Belmont Park, at this 1 1/8 distance in that race, she won that one nicely going wire to wire. She got a 149 final rating. Her pace rating was in the 130s. She's going to be up on the pace from that outside post. I don't think that's going to affect her much in a race with that much pace. If La Coronel goes, maybe she goes and gets a good position as well. And maybe they could run 1-2 all the way around. An overseas shipper that I'm interested in, Wahida, number 7, coming in for Godolphin. Charlie Appleby's the trainer. William Buick is going to ride. In her last 4 overseas starts, she ran in Group 1 races. So she's faced the best of the best overseas. She won a Group 1 in 2016. She started her 2017 campaign finishing 2nd in a Group 1. And then in her last couple starts, she finished 4th against Group 1 company. I think she's going to probably class up well in here. If you look at her form as well, she likes good ground. And overseas, a lot of times they catch soft ground. Some of the horses overseas, they want a firmer turf. And maybe that's what she wants, because she did run well on good ground. And maybe she should get that firm turf. The forecast for Keeneland this week, it's supposed to be sunny a few days prior to the QE, the Second Challenge Cup, and I think that she'll get the right weather forecast, the right turf condition in this race. And my 4th and 5th choice, we're going to take 2 horses in there that are good closers. Proctor's Ledge, if you look at her last final rating, a 146, the best of her career. She finished up in 34-4, all turf routes, 8 starts with 4 wins, a second and a third. So she's really good right now. She's one of the better closers in this field, and she should be kicking it in. And then Uni for trainer, Chad Brown, another one for Chad Brown. In all 3 turf routes in the U.S., she finished 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Her final ratings went from 137 to 143 to 146 last time out. So she's improving. Irad Ortiz Jr., a good jockey trainer combo with Chad Brown. She's an obvious threat from off the pace. Just don't know if there's going to be enough pace help. Those Del Mar Oaks fillies certainly fit in here. There's a number of ways you can go. But like I said, my top 4 are going to be number 6, La Coronel is my top choice. Number 11, New Money Honey, my second choice. Number 7, Wahida is my third choice. And then I'll throw in the 2 Proctor's Ledge and number 10, Uni in the exotics. We're going to make a win wager on number 6, La Coronel. Play an exacta, number 6, La Coronel on top of number 7, Wahida. Number 11, New Money Honey. We'll reverse that with Wahida and New Money Honey on top of La Coronel. And then we'll put my top 3 in first. in a trifecta, La Coronel, Wajida, and New Money Honey, and then we'll add in the 2 and the 10 in trifectas. So that trifecta looks like this, and you can play it for 50 cents. 50-cent trifecta, 6, 7, 11, with 2, 6, 7, 10, 11, with 2, 6, 7, 10, 11. If you're interested in my full card analysis from Santa Anita Park, you can find that each day at todaysracingdigest.com. And if you're interested in purchasing this complete digest for Keeneland for Saturday, October 14th, you can find that in the product section at todaysracingdigest.com. That'll wrap up this week's video. We'll be back next week with another stakes race from